Yo, what it do, what it is, what it ain't. It's your boy T, and we are back. Season 2, Get Right Podcast. You already know who I got rolling with me. The brain trust himself, the reason why we here from season 1 to season 2. Rod, what's good, bruh?
What up, though? You know it don't change.
Nothing changed, man. Super straight to the point and sweet and simple, man. Let's get it. And the infamous Mr. Misconception himself, man. What's good, DC? What's happening?
That's right. That's right. You know what I'm saying? The man you love to hate, the man you hate to love is back, baby. Let's go.
Yes, sir. So you already know season 2, man. We're gonna dedicate this as the pull-up season because we're gonna have some guests this season. But right now, man, it's the fellas, man. But since we talking about pulling up, man, Rod had some stuff he wanted to air out, man. So he gonna pull up on us, and we're gonna have some conversations, man. Rod, what's happening, bro?
For sure, for sure. Nah, man, it's good to be back. I'm glad to see season one had pretty good success. Probably more than we thought going into it.
For
So
sure.
I'm ready to continue this ride, man, and see where we take it. But you did ask a question last season that I told you I'll get back to you, and I'm a man of my word, man. So went back and listened to all the episodes, and for sure, man, the Larry Brown is hands down my favorite, bro. Like that, just because it was such an asinine argument, bro. Like it
Cap,
just it was
cap.
fun. It was fun. So that was probably the if I had to pick one, that was on a serious like this was good entertainment, that would have been the one. So just wanted to make sure I got back to you on that. But for season two, since we popping off with guests and different things, man, we had a lot of events, Instagram, Facebook posts,
Mm-hmm.
different
Mm-hmm.
things happen while we were away. So we're not gonna touch on it all because it might be old news by now. But there was some things that came to mind. But before we get into that, it's the most wonderful time of the year, man. And I'm not talking about Christmas, bro. Football season.
Oh yeah.
I know y'all probably didn't watch it, but Hard Knocks got me pumped.
I
My
watched it.
Lions,
I watched it.
my Lions might win 7 games this year, bro. Which that's better than 3. You know what I mean? But I feel good about our chances this year of just getting better, and that's all I'm asking for. I ain't asking for the Super Bowl. If we get a Super Bowl, cool. But Lions, we back at it. Michigan, we back at it. So I'm excited for football season, man. What teams y'all rolling with?
Man, you know,
Cause
bro, it's Cowboy Nation, bro. It's Cowboy Nation. Stand up. It's our year. Every year is our year. Dak gonna get us to the promised land. Let's go.
whew, I mean, obviously, college football, man. So it's roll tide all day. Closest spot for me, and it's always been something from Dion to Julio, is the Falcons. I don't see nothing happening. I really want a bandwagon Tua out there in Miami, but I mean, hey, ooh man, if Atlanta gets 7 games, hey, that's dope. Because they'll match Dallas win total this season. That'd be
Wow.
dope.
You wild, bro. You know we
Man.
in the NFC least this year. Like the NFC, I ain't gonna lie, the NFC East is looking pretty trash this year, which is great for us because that means we should have 6 easy games, bro. So we in the playoffs, dog. Like
Wow,
it
you
really,
just you really gonna run through Philly? Philly, the best team in the NFC East, bro.
that was funny. That was a joke, right? You
Here we
you
go.
you on your Larry Brown shit again? Is that what we doing, T?
Not Philly. I don't know. We'll see what Philly looks like against the Lions on Sunday. That'll give you a good, I
Oh, they
guess.
do. They do
Uh,
play week 1.
yeah, that'll give you a baseline to go off of. Well, maybe
Yeah.
not, but we'll see, man. If we run through them, hey, Dallas might run it. So we'll see.
Yep.
For
Yep.
sure, man.
Yeah, but on that note, man, since it is football season, we're all excited to get back to the games. Saturdays and Sundays are full for us all. What is your top 3 football movies, man? Like what are you thinking for your top 3?
Man, bro.
DC,
What you
you want
got,
to take
T?
this one? I'll go first.
Nah. Yeah,
So,
what you got, T? What you
okay.
got, T?
Oh, I was thinking about. Oh man, it was crazy because a football movie just came on about a month ago on TNT. Any given Sunday. Um, and let me say this: I missed y'all too, by the way.
For sure.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna rank them too. I'm gonna go that deep, man. Number 3. The Program.
Mhm.
Omar Epps. Y'all ever seen that movie?
I forgot
Mhm.
about that one.
Program.
I did
So-
not forget
Yeah.
about that.
Let me wait. Slide that up. Number 2 is The Program. Let me go back to number 3. Varsity Blues.
Mm-hmm.
Varsity Blues.
Okay.
Number 1, Any Given Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my rank. Number 1, Any Given Sunday. Number 2, The Program. Number 3, Varsity Blues. I'm set. I'm set for
set?
a weekend, bro. Oh yeah, I'm good.
Man,
Okay.
I think I'm gonna be honest with you. I think you tripping with Any Given Sunday. Any Given Sunday is good, man. But I actually went back and watched it. It's been a while ago, a couple months ago. Came on TV or what have you. It
Yep,
was
sure
good.
did.
It was good for maybe 1 or 2 commercial breaks, and I changed it, man. Like I don't think that movie aged very well. I think it was dope for its
Wow.
time,
Nah, it's
but
great.
nah, it didn't. I don't think it aged very well, man. And then you got Lawrence Fishburne, hurting up. I'm not Lawrence Fishburne. Lawrence Taylor.
I'm about to say
Hurting,
Lawrence Fishburne's in there too.
yeah, hurting himself, and he's all happy because he got $1 million. Like $1 million, you know what I mean? Like,
Well,
and mind you, it was the '90s, but bro, even in the '90s,
that was a
think about it.
bonus though. That's a bonus, bro. And there's still NFL players to this day that get like $1 million bonus. They look to get that bonus, bro.
Bruh,
So
but not on Lawrence Taylor's level. Even in that movie, Lawrence Taylor was that dude. $1 million bonus for that caliber of linebacker, bro. It was, I don't know, bro. So I will say this: I put Any Given Sunday as my honorable mention, man. That was a dope one. I think that I
it's
look
not
back
top
on it.
3.
Nah, bro. Honorable mention.
Wow.
Honorable mention. That's why you had number 1. I was like, ugh, bro. You need to watch that again, bro. It didn't age well.
I did watch
But
it.
well. You also think Larry
this
Brown's
summer,
the best coach, so I mean.
but that's facts.
Yeah. All right. So here's my top 3, bro.
Okay.
I got number 3, man. Waterboy, bro. Adam Sandler, dog. Like,
Dope.
come on, bro.
Dope.
You put that movie on, you gonna watch it. Like, you're not gonna skip it. Like, if it's a Saturday afternoon, you just flipping through channels, you bored, you see Waterboy, you're gonna stop.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna stop. You're gonna get that laugh in.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Dope movie. It's got replay value to this day. To this day. So definitely that's a solid number 3. Bro, now I'll give you this, T. When you said Varsity Blues, you had me thinking, bro. My number 2, I had Gridiron Gang with The Rock. And that's solid. But man, Varsity Blues might edge out Gridiron Gang, bro. I don't know. But because I forgot about Varsity Blues. And that was a dope movie, bro. Like that one hit hard, bro. So
late great Paul Walker, bro.
Oh yeah, and it had the late great. Yeah, I can't be mad at Gridiron. Where'd you have Varsity Blues again? Number 2?
Number 3.
Number 3? All right, I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad. So I had Gridiron Gang, bro. I like Gridiron Gang, bro. It was to me a dope movie, and then it had the message, saving the kids from, juvie and whatnot. So I always thought that movie was dope, and that was one of those few movies I felt like The Rock played a role where he didn't look like The Rock playing a role. And what I mean is, sometimes you see these actors, like for example, I'll say Ben Affleck. I don't really think Ben Affleck is a great actor. Every time I see a movie with him, I'm like, oh, it's Ben Affleck trying to pretend to be this character or that character. Versus like a great actor like a Denzel Washington, he is the character. He's not Denzel playing somebody. Or Leonardo DiCaprio. He's not Leonardo playing somebody. He is that character. And I feel like Gridiron Gang was probably the only movie I can really think of, or maybe few movies where The Rock, like he didn't look like The Rock trying to be something. Like he was that coach, man. And I thought he did a great performance. It was just a great movie. But number 1, and to me, it's not even close, bro. I'm really shocked that you didn't say this, T. Remember the Titans, bro. Come on, dog. Like this is number 1. It has to trump your number 1, bro. That's the trump card. Remember the Titans is the best football movie of all time, bro. All time. And think about all the actors it put on, bro. Of course Denzel, but old boy from Paid in Full, I always forget his name.
Wood Harris.
Wood Harris. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Sunshine. I forget the running back name. I should have looked up these names before I got on this damn night. But the running back who he ended up having a career on Scrubs. Can't think of
Donald
his name.
Faison. Come on, bro.
There you go. Man, bro, that thing jump started so many careers. That was a classic movie, bro. Number one, it's not even close.
Man, that's dope, man. That's
Dope
dope.
list, but not better than mine, bro. But dope list, bro.
It's definitely boo booing on yours, bro. Like
It's
you
not,
got
man.
Any Given Sunday as number one. That really kind of
Yes.
invalidates your whole list. If you think about it.
Bro, Any Given Sunday is fire, bro. Fire,
Like,
bro.
the program, you was on point with the program, bro. You was super on point with Varsity
Mhm.
Blues. But you got to check yourself with Any Given Sunday, bro.
Why?
Like that.
That's a dope movie, bro.
Man,
It's dope. It's not all time great though.
It's
Yeah.
top 3, bro. That is top 3, bro.
yeah, man. Yeah, it's a dope movie. It's not in my top 3, but it's dope. That's for sure. And DC, my man Donald Faison, his first break was actually in New Jersey Drive. I don't know if y'all remember that.
Yep.
I remember it vividly though, because when that movie dropped, there's a lot of people. I was like in the 8th grade. A lot of people still in cars at that time in my grade. Like it was real life, like crazy.
Yeah, because he got killed in that. Yeah, he tried to peel off.
Yep. Tiny Dime. Yep. That was
he tried to peel off.
Slept on movie. Like that stuff was really happening at that time. And like I said, I lived through it. I saw it all. Like the cats was still in cars like crazy in those days. But my top 3, I didn't rank them in order. I don't even know if I can rank them in order, but I'm just gonna throw the 3 names out there. So my top 3, Varsity Blues. That's probably one of my favorite movies of all time. Honestly, I got so many quotables. I still say 10
all
to this
day.
day. Like that was my joint. The program. I'm surprised T put that in there. I thought that was gonna be a curveball that only me and my brother love. But the program, Varsity Blues, and for me, Friday Night Lights, bro. Like that movie was dope. Yeah, so
Friday Night Lights was dope.
Yeah, those are my 3. But that honorable mention, I can't disagree with you on the Water Boy, and I kind of lumped the Water Boy and what's the other one he had with the prison with the guards?
Was it Gridiron? Not Gridiron.
Nah,
I know you're talking about.
It was a remake. Yeah, it was a remake.
Yeah, Burt Reynolds.
Yeah. Damn it, I can't think of the name of it.
What was that called? Football Prison. Was that what it was?
Nah.
So The Longest Yard. The Longest Yard.
The Longest Yard.
Longest Yard. My man said Football Prison. That sound like a show on A&E.
I'm trying to get the rust off, bro.
Hey, man, we all are.
My guy said Football Prison.
And I said it with confidence too.
Yeah, all day.
Oh man,
I knew it.
Yeah,
I needed that.
Man, I don't know if y'all watch Family Feud, bro. Like,
where's Steve Harvey at?
Every night,
confidently.
so confidently.
Yeah.
And Steve be looking at him like, bro, you know that's not up there,
right?
Like, he be clowning him, bro. That'd be funny to me, bro.
He so do, man.
No, those are dope lists, though. I think, I mean, you can't go wrong with any of those movies. I'm with DC on that Any Given Sunday. 3-hour movie, football movie. It was, it was good. I think it could have been condensed a bit.
That gave you everything.
That probably would have put it higher on my list if it was condensed. That's still a 3-hour movie, bro. My attention span. That ain't a real game. You know what I mean? Like I'll sit for 3 hours and watch a real game, but to watch a movie about the game, it was all right, man.
Bro, it was a great movie. And that cast list too was on point.
Yeah, I mean Willie Beeman,
Bro.
Yeah.
LL. It was
LL, Lord Taylor, bro, Jim Brown, Will Bellamy. Hey, T.O. was in that movie, bro.
Yeah.
Al Pacino, Cameron Diaz, Dennis Quaid.
Yeah, it was a really good movie. But again, like it's not making my top 3 because again, it was 3 hours, bro. For me, it just was that was too long for me.
Oh man, fire.
Yeah, it was too long, bro. And then I will say, T, bro, it didn't push nobody's careers, bro. Like Varsity Blues, it changed actors' lives, bro. River and the Titans changed a lot of lives.
Bro, Jamie Foxx was not Jamie Foxx coming into Any Given Sunday.
I don't think Any Given Sunday changed him, though.
That did not put him on, bro. Stop.
Nah, I mean
Pull up his filmography, bro. That did not put him on.
Like the Jamie Foxx show was way more popular, I think, than for
Oh
him.
yeah,
Way more
absolutely.
popular than Any Given Sunday. And then Jamie actually, I think he started blowing up more when he started dropping like musical albums. I mean, he was always known. I mean, if you watch In Living Color, you knew who he was. He had stand-ups. He had the show. He 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 created his own lane, to be honest with you. I think the music just put it over the top because it was actually good. Like when after the Kanye joint with Slow Jams. And no, actually, I'm gonna take it back. Ray actually put Jamie Foxx over the
Right.
top.
Yeah. He got an
Yeah,
Oscar off
I
that
ain't
thing.
mad at that.
uh,
Ray's a
yeah,
classic movie, bro.
yeah. That's the one that put Jamie on. Like that was a different level.
Yeah, for sure. For sure it did, bro. Like, yeah. Yeah. Cause yeah, I mean once you win an Oscar, bro, like you win the game, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And he wasn't really getting no accolades off of Any Given Sunday. Like it was cool and all. But yeah, those
yeah,
are some dope lists though. Those are some dope lists, man.
yeah,
But
for sure.
I'm mad that I left off Varsity Blues. I'm mad at myself.
Yeah,
Actually, I would replace Gridiron Gang with Varsity Blues, bro.
yeah, man. Varsity Blues is that joint, man.
Yeah.
I'm with it. We can all agree on that.
Oh,
For
bro,
sure.
yes.
Man,
Yes.
that brings me back, man. But no, good list, fellas. We're excited about football season. We'll continue to check on each other's teams, man, through the text. Follow along with us. See who team does the best this year, man. We DC think it's the Cowboys, but they got as many playoffs wins as we do in the last 30 years. So hey, I say we
False.
even.
False. Nah, bro. We got more
Nah.
playoffs.
Yeah,
more
I mean,
in the last
no.
30 years.
Yeah, because one of them was against us, and
It's 2022.
that was
Right?
yeah, it's 2022.
That's
Y'all got
92. We won 3 chips, bro.
Yeah. Okay, so 20 years though.
yeah.
Last 20 years, I still think
Yeah.
we got more, man. Look, we made it to the NFC title game. What year was that?
Yeah, the year you
Green
beat
Bay.
us. You beat us because of I ain't gonna even relive it, but it is what it is, man. I never
Yeah.
I will say though, only the Lions gets a pass interference call and then gets the pass interference call overturned, bro. Like I've never seen that before. The Lions, like we create rules. I don't know how that happens, but I'm not bitter at all. I'm not bitter.
That's wild. That's wild.
Yo, but switching gears a little bit, like we've been seeing some interesting things on social media, and one of the things that the three of us, we skimmed and talked about it a little bit in our group chat, but there was a video with it was a dude that flew out a girl that he was tricking. It is what it is, right? I don't have a better word for it, but he was tricking on her. He flew her out, paid for everything, expecting something in return. It was an IG model. Expecting, all right, I'm gonna fly her out. We're gonna get a nice hotel room and we're gonna do what adults do. And she wasn't having it, you know what I mean? So he, which, in my opinion, was kind of a whole move, is recording himself going off on her and kind of like trying to embarrass her on social media because she didn't
want to get down.
She ain't want to get down with him like that, you know what I mean? But that's your choice to pay all this stuff and fly her out and do all that stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not doing all that, but what's your thoughts on that, man? Because we had some the comments were very interesting in those posts, man, and I know we read through a few of them. What are your thoughts on it?
Man, I'll tell you, bro. Like, one, there's a lot of simps out here, bro. I'm gonna just say that. There's some boys out here simping hard, bro. Like,
100%, man.
yeah, I will say I believe she was wrong. To base, I don't know. Who knows it? Based off the clip that we saw, we have to kind of infer some things. I believe that she probably did lead that man on to think that something was going on that it wasn't, bro. There ain't nobody flying nobody anywhere if they ain't planning on smashing. Like, I ain't flying no friends nowhere. I'm not nothing. Even if it's like the homies taking a guy's trip, bro, you better get your ticket or you ain't gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
like I'm not flying anybody out that I don't plan to see booty butt naked. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like she knew that as well. I feel she knew that as well. But at the same time though, as a man, sometimes you just gotta take the L. You know what I mean? And so like, yeah, I feel like she probably played him, but he handled that all the way wrong, right? And he was looking like a complete simp out there. And you know, that to me that's kind of the chance he take. You know, now once he realized that she wasn't about to do nothing, I don't really blame him for saying, okay, well, you know, we can't stay in the same room or whatever it might be. If you need to come up with another living situation, honestly, I wouldn't feel bad about that because I do feel like, yo, you try to take advantage of the situation, you're gonna hold this L. But to put it on blast and call out a name and put it all on the internet and whatnot, bro, that's like excessive, bro. I would compare it to like, you know, if we walking around and I bump into you, like hard, like not just a, you know, regular, oh my bad, and I just scuff up your shoes or something, bro. Like I feel like you have the right to be offended and maybe say something. But if I bump into you and don't say sorry and you like shoot me, now you wrong. And I feel like
Mm-hmm.
that's what he did. Like I feel like, yeah, you know, he might have got played, but the way he handled it was so extreme that now you looking like a simp, my guy. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? So that's kind of how I'm feeling about that situation, bro. Like
The
she
only
had a
thing
part to
missing was
play
the
in it.
tears.
The tears,
Yeah, that was it. That's the only thing he was
yeah,
missing. Cause
yeah.
You talking about from the dude?
yeah, he might as well have been crying. I mean, it's yeah, man. I think that was just a bit too much, man. I to DC point, we don't know the context of conversations that led up to the flight, right? I
Mm-hmm.
would assume, and again, we don't know. He didn't just DM us like, "Yo, what's good? You want to fly out here tomorrow or next week?" Like, there's probably back and forth conversations.
Of course.
You know what I mean? And so now he fly her
Let's
out.
keep it a buck. Those
Yeah.
conversations wasn't platonic, bro. Like, what? No, oh, how's the weather there? Did you have
Mm-hmm.
a nice day? You
All
know they was
day.
talking about some. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Let's get into something.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
But he made this whole grand fiasco, like, man, she got steak and crab and lobster, and I got her this, I got her that.
Yeah, I was a gentleman to you, bro.
Making
You kind of
himself
hurt.
sound worse, bro. Making himself
Yeah.
sound worse.
Yeah,
I did all of this. And at the end of the day, I think this is the name of the game, is the unwritten rule, right? Where it's like you spend and you pay for all this, and again, you're just supposed to get, sex in return. Right? That's like the unwritten thing that men and women talk about, right? They're like, oh, it's the first date, or it's the first this, or whatever the case may be. And so it becomes transactional in a sense, right? So he's like, oh, I did all these things, but not only I did all these things, it was the most extravagant, the high end stuff. So for sure. In the clip though, she did mention like, well, I told you I was on my cycle. He's like, I don't care, and all of that. It's like, bro, what's wrong with you, dog?
I missed that part, bro.
Oh yeah,
I might have
bro.
missed that part.
It was in the.
I don't
It's
think
in
I heard
the.
that one, bro.
I had to rewind it myself because it was in the midst of all that arguing. Because he was going crazy.
Yeah.
And then he said, get out, find your way back home, and yada yada yada. It is what it is, man.
That's crazy, man. Like, so question. Why not just go get a prostitute, bro? Like, it's cheaper.
That's the thing, right?
Like,
You know what I'm saying? When you saying those transactional things, he was like, man, they got websites for this stuff. Like now, or you be like, man, she looked pretty decent. I can take in public.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend on that, and we're gonna do this and this and this, whatever the case may be. But I think the IG model, I don't trying to find the word, like stigmatism, the allure of the IG model is what a lot of these dudes is chasing, man. Whether you just a dope boy athlete or a regular human being, and we're all human beings, but I'm just saying, like, status wise, that's what people chase after, man. It's becoming almost a game in a sense. It's a game within a game.
And it's always been a game.
Always.
You know?
Yeah.
But
You know what I'm
with
saying? Like,
social media, it's so heightened now. You see what I'm saying? It used to be the video vixens for us. Oh man.
Right.
But now everybody's a video vixen Instagram model, and now they're like, oh man, she got 1,090,000 followers. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we talked about this in the past, season 1. Lil Wayne, one of the best to do it. He has a song called Instagram Models, just about this.
Mm-hmm.
It's about this. I don't know if y'all remember that song.
No, I don't remember that. He had a song called Instagram Models.
It's called Instagram Models, bruh. And he literally talks about how this chick, he got hooked onto all the photos and got enticed and was talking all good to her. And now she got him going crazy.
Yeah,
look it up, y'all.
Is this in the later years? I'm not.
Yeah, I ain't never heard of that one, bro.
About maybe close to about 8 years old now.
Really?
But yes, it was one of those. He did like a those mixtape. He just be dropping tracks all over the place.
Okay, it's a song he did with some dude named Charlie
Puth.
It's called Nothing But Trouble.
Yeah.
It's Instagram Model came out in 2015, bro. Yeah, that's 7 years. That's pretty good.
So like, bruh,
yeah,
listen to the song. DC, listen to the song. Rod, listen to the song, and you gonna be like, dog, this dude right here. Like Lil Wayne, like damn near prophesized it, because remember about 2014, we knew Instagram started getting real hype. About 2014, Instagram was like everybody started getting on Instagram. And here's how all this stuff started transitioning, man. Lil Wayne. So when I seen that video, when y'all shared it in the chat, that song was just immediately in my head. I was like, man,
that's wild. That's wild. I will,
because he played, because Lil Wayne said he played himself, and that's what Homeboy did. Played yourself, bro.
I will say to. Oh, go ahead, Rod.
And I was gonna say, but why publicize it, man? Like a famous.
He played himself.
A famous poet once said, named Percy Miller, once said, I don't even know if Percy said this, but it was one of them No Limit albums. The game is to be sold, not to be told, bro. Like, why are you publicizing yourself getting played? Like, it's bad enough you simping, but now you want to advertise that you simping too? Like, I don't get that. Like, I don't get that mindset, but I guess I'm a different dude, though.
Snoop Dogg. That was
Snoop Dogg.
That was
and that was, that was Bishop, though. Bishop Don Juan, he was trying to tell y'all forever before social media.
Yeah.
Keep that stuff to yourself.
Right,
but,
man.
Here we are.
Charge it to the game, bro. Like you lost. It is what it is. Sometimes you take L's in life, and you don't need to publicize your L's.
He couldn't charge it to the game, even though he said he got money. Because you heard that. I got money. I don't care. I'll just do it with another chick. I'm like, dog. So you putting yourself out there to be targeted again, though, my guy.
Yeah, and my thing is that
keep it 100.
And to even play devil's advocate, bro, like to me as a woman, playing those kind of games is just not safe, because you go in there flying across the country for these dudes who's gonna trick off on you. You know what the expectation is. Now, mind you, I'm not gonna say that she is like obligated to do anything, but I can understand that a man, basically whining and dining and feeling like he did it for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand that. And as a woman, though, you putting yourself in these positions, like that could have been way worse. You know what I'm saying? And like we know that there's cases where it was way worse. When men got attacked or assaulted, raped. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, just ladies, I don't even know why you want to put yourself in that position, bro. Like,
all day, yeah. Just give them a cash app and just enjoy your life. Because you're right, man. We don't even know, like, how did she know that was the dude she was talking to? People using fake profiles, all these things, and then you missing, bro. You being sold off somewhere, man. And I guess I got the dad hat on now, but that's real.
Yeah. And then just even morally speaking, bro. Like, again, I'm not here to defend this man for what he did, but I also kind of look at it as, okay, when you have a confrontation and something goes down, what could have been done to avoid the confrontation from even happening? You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like if you make a living taking advantage of people, shit like that might happen from time to time. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, I don't know if she does this all the time. I don't know. I'm just kind of speaking in general terms at this point, but we do know that there are people out there, men and women, but in this particular case, women that make a living off of basically taking advantage or scamming dudes or what
Hmm.
have you. And when you're in that kind of lifestyle, there's gonna be some
Hmm.
things that come with it.
It gets very dangerous, man. And I would say if there's a I don't know if extremely pretty girl is the word for it, but if there's a female that is used to attention because of her looks, chances are she's accepted some gifts, whatever, from somebody in the past growing up, right? But it does become very dangerous. It's a dangerous game. Even from the guy side, like you said, devil's advocate too. From the guy side, it becomes dangerous because now you're flaunting the things that you have, even if you don't have them and you're pretending you have them. You're flaunting those things and you're setting yourself up. So he could have flew her out. She could have had some people waiting in the back in the of
Yep,
the
yep,
lobby.
yep,
You know
yep,
what I mean?
yep.
Get her Cardi B on, and
I was just
bro,
about to say,
he could have been
Cardi.
out here. You know, so
Yep.
like that's such a dangerous situation on both sides that it's like why even take that chance, bro? Like both taking penitentiary chances for what, you know what I mean? So it's a crazy way of thinking that I guess my brain just doesn't process, almost like that emotional cheating. So my brain just doesn't process why would you do that, right? Like why would you put yourself in that scenario, and why you got to pay for it in the first place, bro? Like as a man, bro, we're outnumbered. Like there's more women than us, you know what I mean? So like is you're going to find somebody, right? You ain't got to
It's a
pay
three
for,
on one fast break every day.
bro. Like a no is a no, right? You get your no, you move on, and then you find your next person, right? And eventually you're going to get a yes and go for it, right? Like I just don't get the thought process of I have to buy you Louis, Gucci, fly you places, wine and dine you, because now you're setting up a life. Even if that was to, if you wanted to take it further than just the sexual acts, like now you're setting yourself up where you're trying to continue this lifestyle that, bro, that's not a realistic lifestyle to have. I mean, maybe for some, right? If you got the bread to do it and that's what you do, I guess it works for you. But you know what I mean? That just it's a like a game in my opinion, bro. Like just use your mouth, use the things that you know is going to have a lasting effect. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You just move on, bro. Like don't
For
simp.
sure.
Moral
Ha!
to the story, stop simping.
Yeah, stop sending
I,
and just don't
I,
do it publicly. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I don't really have. There was a time when I was younger that I looked at tricking on women as stupid. Now, mind you, I'm a married man for everybody.
Mhm.
But as I'm getting older, bro, I don't really see anything wrong with dropping a bag on a lady that you're courting.
But
Again, it's if
but
you got it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
if you got it.
yeah, because like thinking back, I kind of think about like sports. You got Shaquille O'Neal, for
Mhm.
example. Shaq, he just gonna bully his way to the rim. He's gonna dunk it in your face. You're gonna be on the wrong side of a poster. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, you got Steph Curry. Steph Curry cannot do what Shaq does. He shoots the three. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And still, he gonna put you on the wrong side of a highlight. So like they both putting up points, but they doing it their own way. And I kind of
Mhm.
look at it the same way with catching the opposite sex.
Mhm.
Some guys got the gift of gab, and
Mhm.
and some just don't. You know what I'm saying? And some, they like those computer engineers. Like if you ever met like those IT kind of guys, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like they all weird, awkward, strange a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They not pulling no females, bro, but they all gets the bag. All them IT got six-figure jobs. They do this, that, and the third. And if that's your end, my guy, that's your end. You know what I mean? Not
Yeah.
everybody can be like quote unquote cool, or not everybody got that slick tongue, not that slick mouth or whatever. And so I
Mhm.
don't really even trip on people dropping a bag. It's just don't throw a damn tantrum or a hissy fit when you don't get your way, because that's what he did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't
And
throw a hissy fit, my
I
guy.
I would agree with that, right? Like you can again, I spoil my lady. We've been married forever. She's spoiled. I've always spoiled her, but it wasn't because I felt like I had to get something in return, right? It was I genuinely I
it's from the
liked it.
heart.
I liked the said product, and I was like, oh damn, that'll look nice on her. Boom, I buy it. You know what I mean? As a gift. Like that's different from, oh girl, I'm gonna give you the world. What do you want? You want a Louis bag? I ain't got that money for that, but I'm gonna go buy it just to get that transaction. You know what I mean? Like that's,
Yeah,
to me, that's simping. To me, that's not doing it out of not expecting nothing in return, right? If I'm not expecting nothing in return and it is just truly like, look, I like to buy you stuff, cool, do your thing. But if it's something that like I feel like I have to buy these things just to give you, just to get you to give me something, then that's weak, bro, in my opinion.
yeah,
Yeah, man. But yeah, but on that same note, like social media is dumbing us down for one, right? And it creates this false reality, right? Like I see scenarios like this, like the one we talked about last season with the woman and the kids and the McDonald's and all that. You
yeah,
see all these things publicized, even to a point where, and we were laughing at it with the Benny the Butcher and Freddie Gibbs, Gangsta Gibbs thing, where they going back and forth on social media. But at what point do you start like truly handling things? Like everything is so talk. Like I got to get on IG Live or Facebook Live and air out my grievance with you over social media. And then this person, whoever my op is, they're getting on social media and they're airing out their grievances and they on live and you ain't gonna say that to my bro. Like just meet up, pull up like that. Like T always say, just pull up, bro. Like if you want it like that, like don't hide from the smoke. Like what is social media doing to us as a whole, man? Like what are your thoughts on that?
Being liked is a drug, bro. And what I mean by that
For sure.
is,
Dopamine, bro.
yeah. And so you'll have a person go live and be like, yo, man, look what Rod doing, bro. Rod, blah, 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 blah. Because he want people who quote unquote follow him or her to agree with their stance and their views and to mock and shame the person they're talking about with them. And so that's just that drug. People just want that following. People want this. People want that. And at the end of the day, which is crazy, which is the crazy part, right? I go live. I'm like, yo, I'm about to go to the block and I'm about to go light this. I'm about to light this mug up, bro. I'm about to go. About to be a shootout. Don't nobody care, bro. Like literally, people are egging you on to do it to see how stupid you are, and now you are in turn the entertainment. Ain't nobody really following and supporting you. You're just seeing it for the entertainment, and for that, I guess you can call it clout chasing as well, but it's just a drug that people just want to be followed and liked for no reason. But have these people that's following you could give two shits what really happened to you. You know what I'm saying? It's just like teenagers, DC's favorite genre kids. Like what's the craziest thing? We all seen it in high school. We all been there. We want to be popular. The popular kids who sit at this table, who go to these games and go to these functions, right? But at the end of the day, it don't matter. It don't matter down the road because we know people that was like, yo, you was the man in high school, you was the girl in high school, but look at you now. It don't equate to shit. None of all these people that you thought was your circle, which is fake as hell. You always gotta keep your circle tight. None might give a fuck that you down bad. You know what I mean? So like, stop trying to impress everybody. I guess I'm, on my soapbox a little bit, but that's what it is, man. That social media shit, just people just want to be trying to impress people that don't care about it. They don't. They might give you that heart, that light, whatever. But just like in this world of ADHD, we scroll to the next.
Yeah, but I'm like, I get you. Even not even trying to like get the like button. I don't know if it is for the likes or not, but again, it's like nobody want to have anything done privately anymore, right? I even look at, for
Look at
example,
me. Look at me, Syndrome. Look at me. Look at me.
I
Look at
haven't.
me.
Yeah, I even think back to like I was just watching and to the most simple thing, right? Remember when Perk and Katie was going back and forth?
Yep.
Why is there a long Twitter chain of y'all beefing, bro? Y'all played together. I'm sure y'all got each other numbers. Like, pull up, you know what I mean? Or I seen KD just get mad because he was ranked 90. There's a theme here, I guess, with KD, right? He just got mad because he was ranked a 96 on 2K23 when he felt like he should have been a 99, bro. It's like why is that something that has to be on social media? Why is it something that has to be aired out for everybody to see? Is it almost like and it goes back to I guess it goes back to what you said, T, the look at me syndrome is all attention whores, right? That's what it sounds like to me.
All day. Now I would
Quick
say
question.
athletes though. Go ahead, bro. What's up?
Speaking of K, I got a few things, but speaking of KD, have y'all ever seen KD with a female? Or no, I hate the word female. Have you ever
Once,
seen KD with a woman?
once when he was with the Warriors, he would kiss somebody after the games. So he keeps her private, whoever she is. But he used to, they show him after the games going into the locker room, but he would kiss some girl. So, I don't know who she is, but that was the only time.
Yeah, he keep it private, bro. I remember he even mentioned that. He was like, I keep his personal life private. He does a great job at that. But he puts himself out there in a way of like, bro, like you said, Rob,
Yeah.
like, bro, you didn't need to post that, bro. Just chill, bro.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
you've been great at doing all these other things privately, but you let your emotions get the best of you when people attack you.
yeah. I think KD, man, he exhibits a lot of feminine tendencies. And so when you look at all the antics that you see in public, and then I kind of combine that with the fact that I never really see him out with nobody. Like he never even gets caught. Like because there's celebrities that they keep their lives private, but you still might catch them like holding hands with somebody or something. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen this man with nobody, but I'm not. I don't know what's going on, but he just has a lot of feminine tendencies. But I think I look at social media differently, bro. I do think that there's a whole the look at me thing, but I think the biggest thing with social media is we are getting to a point where you have an entire generation that's all they know, and it's
Yep.
not even a look at me thing. It truly is an extension of their lives. Like, bro,
Yeah.
think about it like this: with us in the room, but we came up before internet. We '80s babies. We
Right.
came up when you had the long the long phone cord, and only one person could be on the phone in the house at one time, and the phone somebody pick up the phone, Mom, I'm still on the phone, and like we grew up in that pull up
Classic.
culture.
Mm-hmm.
But the kids, bro, like now you got, and actually really adults at this point, they grew up. Instagram was always around. Facebook was always, matter of fact, Facebook now is getting to the place for old people. That's what my daughter says. You know what I'm saying? So like social media is real, bro. Like I look at it as fake. I look at it as play land, to be honest with you. Like
Mm-hmm.
I go in, I look at it as like another TV channel. You know what I'm saying? I go in that I can interact with from time to time. I throw out my little comments and I'm gone. Or
Mm-hmm.
I throw my hearts and my likes and I'm gone. But there are a lot of people that it is life and death to them. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I don't like about social media especially is it makes everything black and white. As in it's right or it's wrong. There's no nuance. There is no gray. It's either you're all for this or you're all against this. And there's no
Mm-hmm.
in between. I'll give you a perfect example. Tiffany Haddish and
Aries
Spears,
Spears, yeah.
Harry
Ooh,
Spears with now
okay.
mind you, I never saw the video, and based off what I hear about it, I have no desire to watch it.
Not at all.
I saw the
Yeah, but
video.
No, I
okay.
didn't see it.
So, but again, everything I'm saying is based off the commentary, and from what I'm understanding, and the way that I'm kind of, my conclusion is they made a terrible decision, comedy wise. But are
Yep.
they like criminal sickos? I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? I think they probably definitely did something they shouldn't have. It's like, who approved this? Why did y'all do this? But I'm not ready to put Tiffany Haddish or Spears in prison. You know what I'm saying? And oh, by the way, I also find it incredibly suspicious that such and such is traumatized, but nobody filed criminal charges. To me, anytime somebody like puts out a claim of molestation or assault or anything like that, and they don't, and I don't see criminal charges, I always think that's a red flag to me, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you, if my child is in a commercial like that or doing something, bro, I'm not thinking about no money. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I might catch a case, or at the very least, I'm gonna go down to the police station and do it the right way. But I'm not trying to be a millionaire because something happened to my child. Like
Mhm.
that just doesn't make any sense to me. Now, going back to the whole social media thing, man, I'm a big fan of Ryan Davis. For y'all don't know, and he did a great segment on Instagram where he basically broke it down to me as eloquently as it possibly could be, which basically is saying, I'm paraphrasing, that comics have been making jokes about kids and messed up things happening to kids for a long time, decades.
Mhm.
And he gave some concrete examples: R. Kelly, Michael Jackson, and somebody else. He gave some. It was Scary Movie 2, The Exorcism. When they did The Exorcism, the priest started having sex with a little girl who was possessed by a demon. You know what I mean? Like, granted, when I say that on the pod, it sounds crazy, but if you watch it, it was hilarious. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
Mhm.
when it's funny and when it hits, it's like, it's okay. But if you make a joke about something crazy that's not funny, then it enters that dark realm. And my thought is, and it
Yeah, and the
should.
video was terrible. The video was terrible, bro. It wasn't funny at all. It was just weird, and yeah, they didn't land the plane.
Yeah, it just didn't land. And my thing is,
They ain't
they
landed
should be
at
held
all. They
accountable
crashed.
for it. But should we end their careers? Should they see prison time? Should
No,
I don't think so. I just think they should get flamed like they have, and eventually we move on to something else. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of how I look at it, man. It's just with social media, it's kind of bringing it back to social media, bro. It's just everything is black and black. Like either you completely condemn Tiffany Haddish and you feel like her career should be over and they should be put under a jail cell somewhere, or you
Mhm.
think that she's an angel and she did nothing wrong. There is no in between with social media, and I think that's probably the biggest problem that I see with
Mhm.
that.
No, that's facts, man. Like that is very eloquently said, bro. Like I think you're right. There is no in between, and like it just made me think that how fortunate we were in the time we grew up because we knew what it was like pre-internet, right? And then we learned through it. We got to get the bugs out through dial-up, all that stuff, and then
Yep,
still live through the high-speed internet, social media era. Those type of things is like I think we had the best era, and still, I don't know
absolutely we
what
do.
I don't know what gen we are anymore because I think it changes every year. It feels like, but
Yeah,
whatever
we're
gen we
millennials,
are,
man.
man, we '80s
We're,
it,
babies, bro.
we're
That's what
millennials.
we
I don't.
are, bro. Like I'm
And I,
with you. I don't care about no Z, no X, no R, no man, bro. We '80s babies, bro, and that's what it is,
yeah,
man.
we
for
millennials, man.
sure.
That's what they call us, which is
Yeah.
crazy because I don't like millennials. But like when I look at the characteristics, I was like, no, I'm not like y'all. But technically, you know what I'm saying? But I think I'm kind of old school, bro. Like I grew up with old
Yeah,
school parents, bro.
for sure.
Um, I grew up, I never called my parents by their first name. I
Nope.
never said what or huh to my parents. It was
Nope.
always yes. They didn't make me say yes or no, sir. But I couldn't say yeah or nah. It would have to be yes,
All
no.
Yeah,
day.
You
yep.
know what I'm saying? Like it was just I couldn't if I acted up in school, my parents believed what the teacher said. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
nowadays, if the kid gets in school, kid comes home, I didn't do it. Then the parent want to come to the school and beat up the teacher
Right.
because they want to listen to the kid over the teacher, stuff like that. So yeah, I think we definitely came up in that best generation, bro. We got the best of both worlds. I feel like the previous generation before us, honestly, they were a great generation. But one thing that I gotta criticize about our predecessors is they really kind of encouraged the rat race. You know what I'm saying? As in, just put your head down, go to
Mm-hmm.
work 80 hours a week, and you
Mm-hmm.
get what you get, and hopefully you can retire at 65 with I don't know a little bit of money and Social
Mm-hmm.
Security, and just keep your head down and don't question anything. You know what I'm saying? And I disagree with that. I think
Mm-hmm.
that with our generation, I think we do have a little bit more of an entrepreneurial spirit. I do think that um, I don't think we're lazy, but I think that we are at a point where no, life isn't all about just going to work. You know what I'm saying? Life
Mm-hmm.
is for living. You know what I'm saying?
For
So I
sure.
think we have that in our generation, but this next generation, I don't know. I don't want to dump on the next generation, bro. I actually see more positive than negative,
For
but
sure.
that's kind of how I see that.
I mean, we'll
Hey,
see.
I agree.
We'll see.
No, I agree that the younger generation, and why I don't like shit on them, to be honest with you, is they have it figured out, right? Like we're we're kind of in between, right? Entrepreneurial spirit. We understand that family is important, time is important, it's valued, but we still have that sense of loyalty that our predecessors instilled in us, right? Where this younger generation, they're not afraid to walk away from something and go start their own. You know what I mean? They're not afraid to say, no, I'm not working 80 hours, right? We gonna have to figure something else out. Some people lazy, but I do see a lot more positivity coming from that generation than not. And they're fortunate to have a platform where they can make a lot of money and they love doing. Like, how many comedians have been able to flourish just off of Vines and
Yep.
what was after that? Vine and I guess Instagram, right? Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Like, I watch Josh
TikTok.
daily, TikTok. You know what I mean? You got all these different platforms that they can flourish in where they don't have to work the typical 9 to 5 and work for 40 years just to retire and go get another job as a Walmart greeter or whatever or something because you don't have it, right? Like they're living their lives, they're flourishing, and I can respect that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
And you
may
know,
not
to
may
piggyback,
not like him though, but Jake Paul.
yeah, and to piggyback one thing that you said, Rod, there's a study that came out. You know, I love my studies.
Mhm.
That this generation's fathers actually spend more time with their kids than other fathers. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? So like if you're assuming the father is in the home, you know what I'm saying? The fathers today spend more time with their children than the previous generation. You know, the previous generation, like there's some study like only 4% of fathers said that they would change diapers. And this
mm,
generation is like 97% of fathers to change diapers, for example.
I
You know what I'm
believe it
saying?
too.
So like, yeah, the fathers today, like, we bro, we working, bro. You know, we
Yeah,
working. So
it's a beautiful thing,
I
man.
know T can speak to that. Rod can speak to that. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about? So
yeah,
yeah,
it's a beautiful thing. And I believe that's because, like you said, I see it. Right, we see it with all three of us. We're in our children's lives, and um, make it a priority. Like one of the things I try to do is work with the job to be at my child's functions, bro. Like that didn't always happen. You know, work was more important than everything because providing was the main objective for a lot of fathers. Provide, provide, but what you do is you have that lack of um
Presence.
presence and lack of like male I don't know the word I'm looking for right now, but um not emotional attachment, but just man, I don't know what word I'm looking for, but just knowing that your pops is there. You know what I mean? Like it hits differently for a boy. It hits
Yep.
differently knowing
Yep.
your pops is there and that he's at the game than probably mom in a lot of cases. So
yeah,
that's a beautiful
yeah,
thing.
absolutely, bro. Because I mean, this is the fact. Women are not equipped to raise men. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? And when I say that, I'm not saying that mothers are incredibly important. But what I'm saying is, when you talk about for a boy, man, a woman can't tell a boy how to be a man because she is not a man. You know what I'm
100%.
saying? And so when you talk about that, I think that's what you mean, Rob, by that male involvement.
Hmm.
Is yes, we see some single mothers out there, and salute to y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is not a knock on y'all at all.
Hell yeah. Salute.
For sure.
You know what I'm
Salute.
saying? But there's a difference between pops being on the sideline for football practice or football games and mom being on the sideline. It's a difference. It's a
Hmm.
big difference. You know what I'm saying? Football is a test. I'd say football, but in particular, it's a heavy testosterone sport. It is a combat violent sport. And men are combat and violent. Like that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? We
Mm-hmm.
tear stuff apart. And so, having that male influence to channel that energy, one, to understand how to channel that energy into something constructive, like a football game to defeat the other team, but not, try to kill them, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that needs masculine energy. That needs masculine energy. And so for the fathers that are there, for the fathers that are present, are more present than the fathers past is basically what I'm saying. Obviously we still want to have more nuclear families, especially in our community, but the ones that's there are killing it. And they're killing it
100%.
more than their fathers. And that's
For
no
sure.
disrespect to our fathers. But
No.
you want each generation to be better, right? Like if you getting bank right now, you want your child to be a millionaire. And if your child's a millionaire, he should
Mm-hmm.
want his child to be a billionaire, and so on and so forth. So that's not a knock on my pops or my granddad. You know what I'm saying? It's just I would hope that they would want me to be better versions of them, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal
Yeah,
every day. It should be.
should be.
Should be. Yeah, I agree, bro. Like it's well put, man. Yeah, man. That was a dope introduction to season 2, man. I'm looking forward to more conversations and more outside opinions this season. Gonna be dope, man. We continue to hone our skills, get better each day, and figure this podcast thing out, and really create our own identity. Right? That's the goal between all of this, and I think season 1 was a good start. Season 2 is going further, and we'll continue to build on this thing. So, on that note, man, how are you guys feeling, man? What's going on in your world? What's going on in the minds of really our two or three, we'll say our three minds together? Like, what's going on?
Man, I'll say
Mm-hmm.
this, bro. Like, it, first season, I know I didn't really get a chance to speak on first season, bro. First season I thought was dope. Um, I ain't gonna lie. It was like when it was over, I was like, a vacation. But then, but then after a couple weeks, like I was antsy, bro. I was ready to get back to it, bro. I was ready to get back on the field, bro. You know what I mean?
All day.
It's like when the season's over, it's like, yeah, I need a break, man. But
Hmm.
like honestly, after about 2 weeks, I was like, man, when does it start again? You know what I'm saying? I was ready to get back to it with y'all boys, man. So I'm just glad to be here, bro. I'm glad to be here kicking it with y'all, man. And I thought we had a hell of a first season, bro. And the impact that we had, the reach that we had, the feedback we got, and even just the chemistry, man. Like, this type of stuff, it ain't always easy. And I feel like we make it look damn easy, bro. So
Hmm.
it's good kicking it with y'all again, man. And I'm just looking forward to bigger and better. I even say bigger and better, just more the
Better.
same, bro. Because I don't even know. I don't know what I could say about the first season. That's like, I wish we did this, wish we did that. Like, bro, I want to do it again. Let's run it
For,
back. You know what
for
I'm talking about?
sure.
So, yeah.
For, for sure. T, what you got, man? What you thinking?
Man, I'm gonna say better. And I'm not saying because season 1 was not, but I think we raised that. We put a bar there, right? So let's exceed this next one in season 2.
Yeah.
Um, like I said earlier, man, I missed y'all, so I was feeling the same way. Like, man, we want to do this. Y'all, I was texting y'all like, yo, I got this idea. Yo, we gotta, yo. So I was already like ready to go as well, man. I felt like, like LeBron, bro. The season was ended, but like 2 weeks, I'm back in the gym already. I'm ready to get it in for season 2, man. So for
Word.
me, focusing on, and then not just the pod, man, focusing on me, the fam, you know, uh even shoot resetting myself, man, was always a good thing too, man. So that's how I've been feeling, man. Just focusing on me, man, getting my priorities, my time management back with not just myself but my loved ones. um Bro, I just picked up this dope book, man. It's older, but I finally got a chance. I had just ordered it, man. Jay Williams, Life is Not an Accident, bro.
Hmm.
I'm halfway in, quarter of the way. So far, so good, bro. There's a lot of things you like, man. He really touched on, bro. He really touched
Yeah.
on, man, where you peeling layers back of like judging a book by its cover. You peeling layers back of like, you know, how you feel mentally and how do you feel how other people judge you, like the social media stuff. Yeah, it's a dope read so far. So I just been getting into that, man. You know, trying to focus on me, man, and better myself, man, so I can make sure I'm good around my family. I'm good around y'all. Best version of myself. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I can't wait till we get more guests because I know we already got people raising their hand to come, which is gonna be great, and I would love to have that good dialogue with them. I'm pretty sure they want to dialogue with us because they have been listening. And even the fact shout out the Link Up podcast, man, for reaching out, you know what I'm saying, to us, man, and sending us some swag and telling us, you know, how we're doing. And hopefully, you know, we will grace show our presence on their show since they offered that olive branch for us to come on there and do what we do. And so that's what I'm excited about, man. Even just to see like what you said, Rod, like, hey, we did better than we expected. Where people like, yo, I follow y'all. Hey, yo, y'all should come holler at us. You know, so that for me is like almost surreal in a sense. I even told my wife, I'm like, yo, it's a couple people want us to come on their show. A couple people said they want to pull up on us. Like, I like that.
For sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
That's dope.
Yeah, man. Hey, we about to continue as the late great Nipsey says, the marathon continues. So that's what we're gonna do, bro. And on that note, the best way to predict the future is to invent it.
Hey.
Damn, you just ended with a quote like that.
Gang,
bro. You already know what it is, bro. Kill the music.